Greetings, dear viewers. It looks like Khadgar, Thrall, and Drekthar, who I believe were the three that were with me, have decided to go on ahead, I suppose. The only one who remains after I've logged back in is Durotan. It's been about a day since I last played, which makes sense for them to move on, I suppose. But I thought maybe they'd be with me at this point. Interesting. Did not realize that was going to be the case. I do see on my mini-map, before we get started, that there is a star marked down here. Maybe we should go take a look and see what that is. Minimap says it's Chillfang. I do believe those stars mark rare spawns. Let's go take a look. Whoa. Whoa, what's actually happening here? Ice cave bats. Blazing pyre claw. Huh. Just a little bit of exploration before we actually talk to Durotan. Chillfang seems to be in this cave. A rare spawn? Oh, Chillfang disappeared. Hey, come on, that's not fair. That's not fair. Is Chillfang... No? I thought Chillfang might be a limited... Why is Chillfang only available while I'm outside? Once I go inside, Chillfang disappears. Okay. Well, since that makes absolutely no sense, well, it makes a little bit of sense if you realize, if you know how the world instancing works based on stuff like that. Oh, Gunnar?
Axes down, brothers. Don't you recognize your own clan?
We are home.
The Bladespire ogres threw me into that hellhole. I'll notch my axe with their skulls until vengeance is mine!
We were supposed to find Gunnar, I think? But I don't have a quest for that yet. I think I may have gotten ahead of myself by not... First by logging out before grabbing this quest, and then moving a bit further ahead first. I'm a little curious to see what happens at this point if I don't talk to Durotan. Well, actually, it looks to be the kind of thing that you're going to catch up with eventually anyway. So we're just going to let them go. Interesting. Let's have a talk with Durotan here. Of wolves and warriors, the return of many of my people is a boon to us, and I thank you for your part in their survival. Come, ride with me. We have much to discuss.
These are champions from a faraway realm, pledged to fight the Iron Horde.
I know your eyes don't work, shaman, but this one has green skin.
This one is Thrall, and you will address him with every bit of respect that he deserves.
They are noble of heart. They saved our kin, including your brother.
Very well, strangers. You have earned the trust of our shaman. I will not turn away the help.
What a beautiful place. Interesting. Well, Thrall, it looks like you have to prove yourself again. That's alright. Had every possible opportunity where proving your worth has been of paramount importance, you have not disappointed.
Loktarogar, champion.
This land should serve our needs well. I leave it to you to decide how best to use it, Commander. Am I the commander? Without you, none of us would have made it to the shores of my homeland. You will be the one to lead our forces here on Draenor. This is your garrison to found. Ah, I've heard about the garrisons of Warlords of Draenor, and how boring they were. I leave it to you to plant the banner and claim this territory. When you are ready, I will have Khadgar open a portal to bring through a few necessary reinforcements. Plant the Horde banner to claim the land. This is to be my garrison, you say. You will be able to choose one of these rewards. Item level 510. There's a dagger. Fancy stuff.
Run our enemies into the ground.
So, this is to be my garrison to found, huh? I've heard a lot about the garrisons of Warlords of Draenor. It's my understanding, though, that they were to be an endgame way of playing. Well, they were to be very endgame oriented, giving players something to do after they've reached max level, which, back in Warlords of Draenor, was level 100. So I'm not sure what use this is going to serve me. However, if it is indeed something that I can do alongside my normal questing out here, and alongside the story of the Warlords of Draenor, this could be very interesting.
This terrain is ideal for a stronghold.
I can open up a portal to Orgrimmar only briefly. Reinforcements are standing by, I hope.
The very best.
Hey, somebody call for a fixer?
Gazlowe.
You're entrusting a goblin to be your foreman?
Gazlowe here oversaw the construction of Orgrimmar.
Orgrimmar, the impenetrable fortress.
Wasn't it recently sacked?
Yeah, okay. One little sack.
Ready to work.
Yeah, but up to that point, it was an impenetrable fortress, okay? I'll trust him. If Thrall says we can trust Gazlowe, then we can most definitely trust Gazlowe. Well. I've got peons at my disposal. Interesting. 4 peons to start. That can't gather a whole lot of gold at a time. I'll need to train more.
Work crew standing by.
I'm under orders to obey your orders, Commander. Sounds fantastic to me. Now, give me this dagger. Alright, boss. We're gonna need some lumber if we're gonna get this garrison started off right. If you mark some trees to be cut down, your peons will do the rest. Mark 6 trees. Excellent.
I'm on it.
A Gronling problem. We're ready for construction. I learned a few new techniques when building Orgrimmar. A Gronling problem. It's going to be quite a task to build you a fortress if there's Gronlings rampaging around. I don't think anyone else here can handle can handle taking these big beasts out, so you might need to take care of it yourself. Clear the grounds, huh? Yeah. If it weren't for these 3 standing by, maybe 4. Where's Duratan? If it weren't for these others, I would definitely say I'm the strongest around. Except maybe you. Who are you? Level 91? Technically you're stronger? I could take him. Or her. Is that female undead? Difficult to tell sometimes. That's female undead. I could take her.
I love it.
Alright, so I've got to mark some trees for cutting. And I've got to take care of the Gronlings around here. Excellent. I do very much like how we just escaped from the Iron Horde, and the idea that I got, based on what was said and such during all that, was that now that we've finally gotten away, we're a small band. We're technically a small army of freed prisoners, and those of us stuck on the other side of the Dark Portal here in Draenor. The impression that I got is that we're a small band of this ragtag crew, essentially, and we need to set up a base of operations. I believe I said this in the previous video. It's pretty cool that this is how the garrison is going to function. And it's up to me to make sure that we all survive, and possibly get to take on the Iron Horde. We'll see, as we will be going on to Legion once we reach level 100. So we'll see how that all works out. But this should be fun either way. Alright then, let's get to work. Oh, we just got a new weapon. Let's see. We want to replace... Oh my goodness! This thing boosts the damage per second by 29.4 if I replace that covert shanker. 29.4! I wonder if it'll just auto-replace the correct one. Nope, it does not. Okay, we're going to have to do this one manually, so... Boom, boom. Character... Oops, that's wrong. Character, bring up the bags. Come over here. Grab the knife, drag it over to where the shanker is. There it is. Drop that in. Alright, we're good. Let me make sure the other gear I'm holding on to isn't better. I think I've replaced everything as I've gotten new equipment, so I think we're okay. We are okay. Excellent. Close my inventory and get ready to make use of this new knife. Alright, well, since we are starting out, I guess I'll just chop down the nearest lumber. Sometimes I like to chop down lumber further away just in case we need closer lumber later, but we're going to start off with the nearest trees.
Okie dokie.
Get my peons working.
I need to get closer.
Oh! Little bit of a frame rate hitch there. But we did one-shot that target. Alright, Gronlings. Let's go play with them. There's a pair of them here. Can we sap? We can sap. Fancy that. Ugh. Again, some more frame rate issues. It's okay. We'll deal with it. I am in combat, it says. Really? Why am I in combat? I guess because technically we aggroed that one? Whatever. We're not going to put up with that. Okay. Cleared that tree. Let's,
I can do that.
get to marking. Protect my peons as well. Oh, doesn't look like that one's going to come close enough. Wow, the peon came and chopped it down right quick, too. I like that.
Okay.
Thrall wasn't kidding when he said the very best in reinforcements was on their way. Oh, that smash. Quite tanky, these Gronlings. See shadows from these things. Icewing Drift Hunters. Intriguing indeed.
I can do that.
Okay, let's get some closer trees. I don't know if they're going to run out eventually or what.
Okie dokie.
I doubt it, but perhaps. Start off with a sap. The subtlety spec and its high burst damage to start. You know what? For this session, I think we will go ahead and try and get into a battleground. We've got a little bit better gear now. I wonder how well I can perform. It seems to be much more up to snuff compared to what I used to have. It's obviously not a full set of new gear. But maybe it can work anyway. Okay, let's go further out. Oh, are we done? Oh yeah, we're done with trees. Whoa! Okay. I guess it didn't matter which ones I selected. Well, we're gonna need plenty of lumber. Oh, an actual bona fide portal to Orgrimmar, is it? Can y'all do that? A battle mage. That's definitely a portal to Orgrimmar, but I can't seem to take it. That's kind of an issue for me. But we'll see. I have responsibilities out here. I can't be traipsing back to Orgrimmar right now. And now one more Gronling. Now these are Gronlings. So apparently there are Gron that are bigger than this. Okay, Gazlo. I've got your lumber, and I've cleared the grounds. War Master Zog has arrived. I have an army. Grunts. Grunts are very basic. Senior Peon the Second? Dude, he's like a super peon. Check him out. He's decked out and geared out and everything. This is awesome. Oh my goodness, look at those axes. That's freaking cool. That's awesome. So I've got battle mages keeping this portal to Orgrimmar open, and that's where my reinforcements are coming from. Who are these trolls? Shadow hunters. Identify yourselves.
Relax.
Hey, boss man, old Vol'jin the war chief be sending me some shadow hunters to be your eyes and ears. Be watching for anything out of the ordinary. When I hear of things out there in the world you'll be hearing of, you should be hearing of, I'll be letting you know. Thank you, Rokan. Very useful.
You be careful, man.
3 of you should suffice for now. If that's all we'll ever need, perhaps. If not, If maybe not, that's all we'll ever need. Whatever. All right, Gazlo.
I'm
What's
all
next?
yours, Commander.
We're ready for construction. I learned a few new techniques I learned a few new techniques when building Orgrimmar. All right, so I guess we're going to first need the central structure of the garrison, which in a Warcraft campaign would be the. Let's see. For humans, it's town hall into keep into castle. For orcs, it's something into fortress into... Okay, well, whatever. We'll figure it out. That should be plenty of wood for now. Sounds good. Nasty beasts they got here on Draenor. Yep, let's get ready. So this Graan infestation ain't gonna solve itself. You're gonna have to show him who's boss, Horde style. Kill Skog. With this many Graanlings around, there's bound to be a full-grown big mama of a Graan. Find him, it, her, or whatever, and take it out, and the rest of those Graanlings might lose interest in our little operation here.
Precision Goblin Engineering.
Okie dokie. Nearby, huh? Yeah, not too far. You two just relax, I got this. I don't think it's a matter of them not being capable of doing this or wanting to do it. I think it's a matter of testing me. Making sure I can do this. Skog. Alright, Skog. We need you and your Graanlings out of here. Oh, it looks like you could use a hand. Thrall comes on in. I got this. It's not that bad. See? With luck, the small ones will now flee and we can begin construction. Sounds good. So Thrall just came in and lent a small hand. Just a little bit. Just a few auto attacks here and there. He wasn't using any of his abilities or anything like that. Thrall or Khadgar could make very short work of any of the Graan out here. It's good to have them nearby. Security. Insurance. Next step, construction. Hopefully.
Hey, Commander.
Little known fact, old Graan grottos make for great farming soil. Nice! It's time for the main event. We've got the materials, we've got the manpower, we've got another thing that starts with M. Watch the construction of your garrison by using the Master Surveyor. Okay. Garrison Hearthstone. Really? Let's see. Let's build this thing. I got a gaggle of assistants up on that ridge to the west. They should have your personal surveying stand set up by now. Head on over there and you should be able to watch our progress from it. Okay, so we need to get to the Master Surveyor off to the west. I have a stand? Really? I don't quite see it, but I guess we'll figure it out. I'm gonna get a Garrison Hearthstone for this. Returns you to your garrison. 20-minute cooldown. Fun. Alright then.
Right away.
Use the Master Surveyor to watch your garrison be constructed. It's off in this direction. Anybody care to join me? I mean, we're all in this together. Oh, it's way out here. Libby Wrenchwrecker. Lady Senna, Gazlo's assistant.
Hey, how you doing?
So you're the new commander, eh? I thought you'd be taller. I'm taller than you.
If
What
you ever
do you
need
require?
Lady Senna, Commander, I trust you are prepared to have your mind blown away by my designs. I am thinking wood, yes, wood, lots of it, in bold arrangement, the way that only the orcs of the original Horde could conceive. And spikes, yes, spikes. We must not forget the spikes. That is how you know it's Horde. Okay, then. Your designs are going to be very, typical.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
I happen to like Horde design, though, so we're good with that. Let's see. Master Surveyor, establish your garrison. 0 of 1, use the Master Surveyor to watch your garrison be constructed. Well, I used it.
Your heroic deeds have earned you this Frostwolf land. It is from here that you will lead the Horde to victory, Commander.
Those are some good peons. Okay, that was awesome. Oh man, is the Master Surveyor not going to be here the entire time? What do we have here now? Something to start with. Frostwall Grunt, some peons. Alright, so we've got an establishment here. We have a garrison. I get to command and control this? Oh my goodness, this is gonna be new, different. This is gonna be something else, I'm hoping. This has a lot of promise. This is mine? Okay then. Bronze Skyhorn, a flight master. Refugee Lone Nash. Much to explore, much to do. Drekthar, what are you doing exactly?
You must listen to the land.
Without you, I would still be in that jungle, or worse.
You bring honor to our clan.
Frostwall Grunt. Gazlo. Well then, Gazlo. Ha! Much appreciated.
So, what's next, Commander?
Right, I think we've got this well in hand now, and hardly an explosion to be found. Give me that Garrison Hearthstone.
Yeah, I'll take care of it, jeez.
Every fortress needs 3 things. 1, peons. Find Skagit and have him get our peons back to work. 2, building materials. I had the peons set up a cache for you where they will store resources they create while you are away. You should check it out. And 3, raw experienced muscle. Constructing buildings in a garrison can take some time, but I think we can speed up your first building by hiring Skagit's recently promoted senior peon II. Find him and tell him I sent you. Have Skagit get the peons working, investigate your garrison cache, and find senior peon II. 55 garrison resources. What exactly are those? Earn resources to build up and expand your garrison. Fun! I heard you guys hijacked and wrecked a ship on your way out of Tanan. It's like my daddy always said, one man's wreck is another goblin's workshop. You should head down to the coast west of the garrison and see if you can't find any materials we might salvage. Oh, and you should probably watch yourself. I hear there are ogre raiders in the area. No problem. Collect 10 drudge boat salvage, okay? For 60 garrison resources. Alright, so apparently we're going to collect a first round of resources and then construct our first actual building. Right now we've got a base set up. And by that, I don't mean like a base on the ground. I mean like a base to build upon. That's what we have right here with just these defensible walls. But I wonder what I can make in the garrison. What can I do with it?
What's beyond your mind?
The Ogron live. Commander, our Frostwolf ally is reporting that the Bladespire ogres have an outpost to our west, led by an Ogron. I heard tales of the Ogron, but never seen one. They be brutes, creatures from a time that was best left forgotten. They say most were slain during the forming of the original horde. What they lack in wisdom, they make up for in violence, force, and greed. I counsel dispatching this creature as soon as possible. Okay, I shall take your counsel, especially since it offers 45 garrison resources.
Spirits be with you, man.
Spirits be with you, man. Excellent. Let's see. Mission specialist, an innkeeper. Oh, I can rest in here. This is where I get rest XP.
How are you?
Sell off the junk we got. Ah, yes. We got here our Garrison Hearthstone, which we are going to move to this location, sitting right there next to my normal Hearthstone. This can go right there, this there, and this there. Okay. Then we've got your... Actually, I don't need the cursor there. Then we've got your typical array of innkeeper sales, innkeeper wares here. Vanishing powder. Is that for respecking? Removes a glyph effect. I don't have any glyphs. I don't even know how to apply glyphs in this modern World of Warcraft. Interesting stuff.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Something I'll have to look into later. Warmaster Zog.
Brawl, halt.
Loktar, Commander, too bad for you. I was sent by Warchief Vol'jin himself to assist you in day-to-day. day-to-day operations. While you are in the field, I can manage, train, and dispatch your troops on missions essential to our survival in this place. Cool.
Strength.
What is this? Oh, the garrison cache. Plus 50 resources. Investigate my garrison cache. Okay, I received garrison resources just for doing that. Okay. Be sure to check for more resources later, Commander. The peons We'll keep putting them in this chest while you are away. Ah! Peons keep depositing resources here. It must be a timed thing that I have to check in on periodically to get the most out of it. It's kind of fun. Feels very mobile game, which is okay. Gives you a reason to check in on the game periodically, and I'm fine with that. Axe throwers. What else do we have out here? An archery range. Axe throwers. Peons. What are you doing? He's just holding his axe up like he's gonna throw, but he hasn't thrown anything. Go ahead. Give it a lob. Not bad. Not bad. Reagents. Peons sitting around. A lot of peons are sitting around. What kind of reagents can I actually get here?
Baladash Malanore.
Baladash Malanore. Interesting.
Farewell.
Blixstraz Blast Charge. Oh, blueprints vendor. What kind of blueprints?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, we're available for a battleground now. Okay, we should go ahead and jump into that then. Should be fun. Alright, let's hope this goes well. I don't think I've played this one before. Oh no. Gotta learn new rules now. I'll just ask somebody once I get in the battleground how we're supposed to do this. The battle for Gilneas. Resources 0 of 1500. Okay then. Looks like most players are gathered up on top of the ship already. Oh, we got 10 seconds. I won't have time to ask. I'll just have to figure it out. Looks very Alterac Valley though. The battle for Gilneas. Alright, let me open up the map and see what we got. Looks like there's only 3 places to hold at this point. This one must be ours. The Alliance starts on the southwest side. Okay, so how do we cap this location? Somebody have to touch this? Looks like someone has to capture it and everyone else just kind of ran by. Man, I've never played this battleground before and I'm already playing it better than most of the players on my team. Ugh. Well, we don't want the Alliance just charging directly over here and taking this, do we? We have 2 players here and myself. I'm gonna hide to kind of conceal our numbers. Let's take a look at the map here. The Alliance obviously captured the lighthouse, and that leaves the waterworks as neutral territory to fight over. Meanwhile, we have the mines. Well, we don't necessarily have the mines. We are capping the mines right now. It's not ours yet. Someone has to stay here long enough to make sure the Alliance don't overturn our capture. What is this? Ah, this must be a teleport circle. Teleport rune or something that a warlock can use. Okay, we have some ally over here trying to make a play. I'm just gonna do some boom, quick damage. Get the stun off. Man, I'm not dealing any damage to this Death Knight. I guess all I can really hope to do is keep him stunned then. Okay, he broke out of the stun. He broke out of the stun. Yeah, I'm not gonna allow myself to be his target. Gonna come back with another stun. Nope, immune to stuns. I'm not sure how players get that to happen. Oh, wait, this guy. No, he capped it. Okay, this is not good for me. This is actually very, very bad for me. Okay, I need a way out of this. I don't think I have one, though. Not easily. Okay. So I'm going to release Spirit here. Alliance has 1 base. We have 1 base. Looks like the allies are ahead by, I don't know, about 20 or so. A little less than 20, I think, resources. Basic math is difficult while you're recording. Okay. So, it looks like my team decided to abandon this location, and we don't have anybody actually fighting at it. So, I'm going to take this back road over here and perhaps try and cap the lighthouse. At least put some pressure on it. I don't think I'm going to be very useful over here where the Alliance are already kind of doing their thing. So let's go ahead and mount up. I think that back road can be accessed through this little hill over here by this windmill. Gilnean Coast, interesting. Can I go this way? Can I go this way? Looks like maybe I can. This is a long way around. I don't see any Alliance out here. The Alliance capped a 2nd base. They picked up the waterworks in mid. Is that a lighthouse, technically? Battle for Gilneas. I see it on the see it on the mini-map. Fast approaching it. Okay, I've got to cap this, or at least contest it. Okay, we've got one target here. One ally who's just running by, and I don't think there are any other... There's somebody named Belvar right there. He's kind of watching. But you know what? We're just going to try this and see what happens. Hopefully we can get it. Unless they have somebody stealth nearby to stop me. Yep, okay, there's a rogue there. Okie doke. Looks like this plan didn't quite work. So we're just going to stealth. Cloak of Shadows vanish. Oh, I'm not stealthed at all. Just going to pop this. And I don't have a trinket that actually works in Battlegrounds from what I've seen. So this is just the end of the line for this run. I did what I could. It did take them a while to take me out, though. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to go fight then. The only thing I can do now is try and join our forces, who are all grouped up on the beach instead of fighting on a point or what have you. Well, sometimes you get into these Battlegrounds with players who just as a whole have no idea what they're doing. This is my first time playing this Battleground, and I already know how to win it. It's just, there's no way I can command a group of undisciplined and unfocused individuals all together. And it's not like we're going to have a Mulan montage here where I can whip them all into shape. We're just going to lose this Battleground. However, I intend to do so in style. Let's go join a fight. Looks like they're going over to... Ow. What the? Well, there goes that whole style thing. For now. Just gonna let them do what they're gonna do. Actually, I could probably try and pull them back a little bit here. Use my Crimson Vial, kind of delay them. I tried to pull them in the direction I wanted them to run, just to try and delay them just that little bit. Okay then. I'm just trying to get grouped up with teammates here. Now we've got a lot of people guarding this one place. The Alliance don't need to come get this place. They just need to keep holding on to the two bases they have to keep generating resources really quickly. Now what's the quickest way out of here? Very confusing layout so far. Looks like we got a road over here. Let's go back this way and follow that road. Okay. Perhaps I should stealth all the way to that location. I did get caught by somebody, I guess, by the rocks or something. I don't know. I got caught out here last time, so I'm just going to go ahead and stealth now. And see what happens. I need to be able to assist allies. I can't be fighting by myself. The reason I was caught out before was because I was trying to be a team player. But the rest of my team didn't have the same aspirations. It's just me and this one guy. And there's really nowhere for us to group up. Look what's happening right now. I'm looking for a place to group up with my team, but my team has no centralized group. It's such a shame. Okay then. Oh, great. Oh, there's the flare. There's the flare. There's the flare. What's up, Hunter? Oh, there's your teammates, too. See how they're always backing each other up? It's admirable. Okay, so I was able to get out of there with Cloak of Shadows vanish. And now I'm finally able to group up with a small contingent of Horde, but I am bringing reinforcements from the Alliance right behind me. So that's not preferable. However, I can start with a stun here. And then wait for him to break out of it, and then, oh dang it, hitting him with a follow-up stun meant he was just immune. I don't understand how they get that immunity. I'll have to figure that out. But at least now, I can actually do some good here. Can I get a stun off? Can I get a stun off, or is he immune? That guy's just getting pulled everywhere. Okay, it's time to pop my Crimson Vial and then hopefully get out of here. Nope, they turned their focus on me and were able to take me out. We have a healer back there. No, that's a mage, actually. looked like a healer. He was just trying to do some damage. Release spirit as quickly as possible so I can get back to the graveyard, so that I can respawn as quickly as possible. The respawns happen in waves of 30 seconds. You don't want to be here when this happens and then just barely get in, because then you're going to spend the full 30 seconds waiting for a res. Okay. Stealth time. Need to skirt the edge of the fight and find a suitable target. Even if you can't win a battleground, you can still practice to your best. And what I need to do is find a suitable target. This target is going one-on-one versus somebody. Actually, that's not really the best target because we're about to jump that player. It's okay for me to jump in, but I don't have to, is the thing. Keeping the element of surprise by making our numbers look thinner by staying stealth, because this player is just going to lose. This alliance right here is just going to fall. Too many horde. Just too many horde. But by staying stealthed, I can make it look like we have a smaller number here, and that can sometimes provide an advantage. We have a Pandaren spirit just kind of chilling out here. That's tranquility right there. Okay, I guess we're on the move. Let's try and stick with them. I would stay back to try and defend the flag, but as we've seen, that's absolutely no use. We have 2 bases now, but the Alliance have 1,000 resources of what they need. So the Horde have 2 bases. We need to hold on to these 2 bases. There's a chance we could win, but I think the Allies are a little bit too far ahead in resources at this point for that to be a thing. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, did I just get spotted? No, I'm still stealthed. I can sneak around this house. And there's a hunter over there who's popped their defense ability. Get a stun off here, just like that. I'm gonna follow up with another stun as soon as they're out of it. There's another. And then I might be able to cheap shot again. Like that. And then finish up by sprinting. Okay, I don't need to. Alright, that was good. That's what I was looking for. At least I got something done here, something useful. Alright, I don't want to spend a lot of time chasing after one ally. I want to look after the flag. I want to make sure the allies can't cap it. Okay, they're all over here right now. Now here we have this gnomish rogue. Yeah, gnomish rogue, who is now stunned. Okay, and I'm also going to apply a damage over time effect to help prevent those follow-up stealths. There's a vanish right there, but did they cloak of shadows first? Perhaps. Difficult to say. Gonna throw some shurikens to get some combo points off before I move in. Now I am gonna move in. And I tried to apply a stun, but this character was immune again. I don't know how they go immune. It seems to be Death Knights that do it. Perhaps I should just not try and stun Death Knights and instead use those combo points on dealing damage. That's probably my approach until I learn how they do that and how to avoid it. Okay then. Time to stealth up. So the Alliance have captured or have contested the mines, which means they must have a fairly large force over there. Oh wait, somebody just targeted me? Okay then. Somebody just targeted me. Okay then. Now you. Dang it, I screwed that up. I'll have to try and rectify that with this. Oh great. They got a priest here with them. That's no good. And a hunter. And all kinds of stuff. Alright, so it looks like their main attack force has just wandered back around to this part of the map. And there's not really a lot that I can do right now. I'm kind of slow and stunned and all kinds of stuff. I can sprint and try and get out of here. Maybe it'll work. Nope, no good. Okay, release spirit. Okay, not bad. I thought I was going to go 1 versus 1 against that hunter and probably could have won, but I should have realized that they do a very good job of backing each other up. I gotta say, the Horde are doing a good job of getting back into this. It's 1,200 to 900. Well, 850 now. Oops, oops. And that change kind of happened once I started grouping up with people. I'm not saying at all that it's my doing, but I did notice that I was able to group up with a larger force of Horde here. And I think that that could definitely help if I can maintain my stuns and things like that. Not focus on Death Knights, only go after the targets I know I can lock down, which are so far priests and hunters and other rogues and things like that. I don't want to go after the plate wearers, the tanky types. Okay, can I go this way? It doesn't look like I can, but I think it's probably best that I stealth up right here. Okay. See, there is a warlock over here doing their thing, and I don't want them doing that. No, that's a priest, actually. Get that stun off. Okay, not bad. Now I've got to reposition. Ooh, pick up a damage buff. There we go. Now I'll stealth and find another target. There's a target for me. I've got this damage buff. I need to move in. They're able to get some damage off freely. I can't allow that. Here we go. And wait for them to break out. Reapply another stun. Now it's time for some damage. Here we go. Get an eviscerate off. Alright, now I think well, Cloak of Shadows vanished to counteract whatever they were just doing right there. And if I can just get close enough, if I can circumvent that flare of theirs, get close enough for this. There we go. Oh, nice. They had a pretty good trap set up there. Pretty neat. Now I'm just frozen for that whole time. If they hit me, I'm pretty sure it's going to screw with them. First aid, huh? Let's try. Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. Okay, then. No problem. I'll just drink my Crimson Vial once I get low enough. Oh, great. He's got teammates now. Oh, he's using this whole summon multiple beasts thing on me and crowd controlling me at the same time. Interesting stuff. My sprint is available, but I can't use it. You know what? I'm going to break line of sight with this hunter. And
Out of range.
Not worry too much about it. And now I'm going to come around using my sprint. And we're going to go like this. Get some damage off. Get some damage off. There we go. Nope, you're not dead yet. I know you're not dead yet. There we go. Okay, well, I was able to use that house and the terrain to my advantage. So we're only 150 points behind right now, but I think that's enough for the Alliance to win, maybe? We're going to have to see. This is actually a much closer game than I thought was going to be possible. Okay, the Alliance are going to be coming from this direction. Yes, I can see that now. So I'm going to stealth up and maybe look for a buff in here. Is there a buff? Plus, while being stealth, I'll heal up at a faster rate. Whoa, what a nice place. Can I loot this? No, I can't. Okay, let's get back out into the battlefield. The reason I wanted to be in this house is because I think the Alliance are going to be approaching from this angle. And it looks like they indeed are. And they're attacking the flag. But we've got a decent number of defenders here. So I don't want to reveal myself just yet against that one target. I want to kind of hold back and watch the flanks here. They're saying that they got 2 coming toward the mines. The Alliance may still very well just win this because they've held on to 2 bases longer. And now that they've stopped us from having the mines for that period of time, they are actually indeed going to win. We had perhaps the slightest chance, mathematically speaking, while we held on to 2 bases. But now that chance is gone, simply by merit of neutralizing one of our bases. Oh man, alright man, I'm fine with this. It turned out to be a much better game than I thought it was going to be. So my first battle for Gilneas didn't go terribly, all things considered. And I'm totally fine with how some of that PvP turned out. I just need to get more into this and learn which classes are immune to my stuns. Because that's one of my favorite things to do, is get in there and stun up targets, crowd control them, keep them from doing much. Actually, no, there's nothing much we can do. Being attacked, but I'm just going to keep moving, because that character who's attacking me is obviously not mounted, so they can't keep up that barrage. I'll be out of combat here in just a second. There we go. Well, whatever. I'm going to target this player. What are you doing? Whoa! Okay. Not too bad. GG, Alliance. GG, good stuff. Go ahead and leave the battleground. And return to our garrison. That was a fun BG, though. I might queue up again. I don't know. Depends on how long I want this recording to go. Yeah, let's go ahead and queue up again. No, let's not. Let's look around the garrison a little bit. Now, we have a blueprints vendor here. Sorry, boss. Gazlo says this place needs to be bigger before we can think about remodeling. Come back once you upgrade to tier 2 and I will show you what I got.
Be good.